So my name's Jack, I'm 24 and I'm from Harrogate. I work full time and I participate in Olympic weightlifting. I've been in everything from regional to national competitions. I just got bored of benching and bicep curls. In Olympic weightlifting, it's all about flexibility, speed, power, as well as strength, so it's got a lot more aspects to look at rather than just strength as a whole. Olympic weightlifting is snatch, clean and jerk, so bringing the bar from the floor over your head. I have my own club at Harrogate CrossFit called Spar Weightlifting. I really enjoy it. It's always really good to see somebody when they PB and max out, and you know, when they've been putting so much effort into it, and it's just really, really good. I really enjoy it. If I was to say a good gym and a bad gym for me would be something where I can do all my movements, but it is very limited to the gyms that will actually have the right equipment there, that I can pick up a bar above my head, drop it on the floor, and also maybe do a bit of cardio. I think people associate dropping weights with a bad thing, when actually sometimes it's necessary or it's safer to drop the weights. You know, if you're doing really, really heavy shoulder pressing and you're not sure whether you're going to make that rep because you're going to drop it, you're always really conscious that it's going to drop and hit the floor. Just compete internationally. I'd really, really like to go to the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham that's coming up. I mean, I know it's not Gold Coast, which we just had, but I'd really, really like to go, and that's my target at the minute, just international. I mean, as soon as I can get international, I'll be happy, but it's not something that just kind of stops. Like, once you've got that, oh yeah, like that's it. There's always, you can always reach for more, you can always strive for more. It's just a case of keeping going. I don't think there's ever something that I don't think there'll ever be a point where I reach where I think, oh, that's a point where I'm happy. I just think it'll be a time where I either get really injured or life just takes over. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but I'd say like my most recent goal is probably to go international and just represent Great Britain or England. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. I actually really enjoyed them. I was very surprised at how stable they were, and genuinely it was good for the block stuff, and there wasn't any noise, well, as much noise as there would be if you were dropping it on the floor. It definitely did the purpose. If the gym was supplying them, and they stipulated that you couldn't drop the weights, they're not exactly heavy to move from one place to another. Obviously the different sizes in heights and the fact that you have to put something on the floor to make them the same height, that makes it a bit difficult to do. But apart from that, that's it. I mean, to drop the weights on them, they're sat nice and comfortably on the platforms the weights are. So it's easy enough to set in the same position every time. You pull them, it feels comfortable, you drop it doesn't bounce off too much. Whereas if you had a solid plate to drop them on, they'd be bouncing all over the place. So it absorbs the force of it quite well. Really well, in fact. I like the size of it actually. I like the size. There's a lot of space to go on it, and the weights aren't hanging over the end. I mean, I think they're a great addition, and personally I would use them if I had blocks, like pulls from blocks. I think they're really good. I like the blue. Yeah. I like the blue more than the black. I think the black's just a bit too basic. Powerlifters.
Walking out like a chicken.
Bicep curls.
Oh my god, I gotta run!